whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We politickin', it's so dope when it kick in. You can get in where you fit in. We straight politickin', the whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we politickin'. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight politickin'. Hey yo, I rise like the sun in the east, running the streets. Same people that was coming in peace, some in the beast on the microphone. It's never a long and hard task. For God, I'm gon' smash they blog and podcast. Introduction to journalism 101 with Pharaoh politicking about where I'm from and what I do. What's up? It gotta be good. Interviewing everybody, you know they probably could. Take all the blood, sweat, and tears, working all them years. Put it in 10,000 hours, it empowers careers. From the baby and Megan Thee Stallion to Yo Gotti. High as a kite, jet life currency in the party. With MC Light, J Prince said I rap a lot. Super Saiyan Black Kakarot with a Macintosh laptop in my Apple Watch. Smoking Fraggle Rocks, 4 eyes, got more lines and hooks than a tackle box. What? The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We politickin', it's so dope when it kick in. You can get in where you fit in. We straight politickin', the whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we politickin'. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight politickin'.
All right, welcome back to politickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can check me out on Spotify and iTunes. 1 and 2 on the place to be with Colin Biz. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we go way back. Way back.
Word.
So I know you just came out with a, how would you call it? Would you call it audio book, audio memoir?
Yeah, audio book, audio memoir.
All right, Doreen's favorite. That's named after your grandmother, right? Froze up. You there?
Can you hear me? Okay, I'm here.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah.
Y'all saying you named after your grandmother?
Yeah, I named it Doreen's favorite. Doreen being my grandmother, is my favorite person in the world. God bless her.
All right. So I know it talks about your life, and I know I met you kind of, I want to say at least about 10 or 12 years ago. And that was kind of in the beginning of your story. So I kind of, some of the stuff you're talking about in the beginning, I was like, okay, I know because I met you when you was F.A.M Records, and I know you was working with Lou Star.
Yeah, definitely.
But then even before that, so how did you actually get in the game? You said you was doing intern and stuff?
Yeah, actually, way before that, because when I was a kid, like I said, I put myself in the music business. Started my own label, but before that, I was like managing artists, and I was always the person that they would go to for advice as far as their music and stuff. And I was heavy in the magazine game, writing to Source magazine, writing to Double XL and things like that. So it was that was like my prerequisite. Then I got into the internship. Then I got in heavy in the music business after that.
So what gravitated you to music and hip hop?
Well, music in general, was always around the house. And, like I said on my book, first of all, my pops, I want to say my pops was a DJ when he was younger. It was never said to me, but I could tell by his selection of records, in the house, it was always, we had Phil Collins, Bob Marley, it could go from anywhere, Michael Jackson, Sam Cooke, it could go anywhere. So, and then when I came to America, right in the, the heart of the crack era and the beginning, like the golden age of hip hop. So I was right there in the beginning of it all. So it started right there, And
I was reading that you modeled your F.A.M records after the Rockefeller.
Yeah, because everybody in New York City grew up, we're not, we watched the Rock, like we love the Rock. They was the coolest thing in the street.
I don't say so. How long were you in the music industry?
I'm still in it, so it's going on a number of years right now. I want to say probably like over 18 years now. Yeah.
And then what all you do? I know you manage, but I know you do more than that too.
Yeah, I manage. I also produce, not on the beat making side, but putting songs together and things like that, structuring and basically like advising a lot of the younger cats.
And then who's I know you who are some of the people you work with?
Well, I don't really want to say their names too much because I don't really have a relationship with them at the moment. But a lot of younger artists in New York City that's running around. If they was hot, I kind of gave them a little nudge or something.
So what do you think about where hip hop is at right now, from when you got into the game to where it is at now?
A lot of the older cats, you know, they hate, they criticize it, but I'm like, yo, y'all was in the same position these kids and just give them game. You know what I'm saying? Like case in point, I always throw up that Soulja Boy Ice-T situation. Soulja Boy said the smartest thing during that fight. Soulja Boy said, yo, instead of coming at me, teach me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, that's real. So I don't really criticize the younger cats. I give them game because these cats is making a lot of money. They just need guidance. We can't say, yo, we would have did this. Nah, times is changing. You know what I mean? Either roll with it or get the fuck out the way. I could curse, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, but yeah, or get out the way. So I think the current state of the game, it's not really for me to say where it's at. I gotta ask the younger cats. If they're enjoying it, they're making money, then it must be a good thing for them, Musically though, it's different. I still think we made better music.
So who you listen to? Like who you listen to right now?
Of course, I'm Kendrick. It's my guy. You know what I mean? I like Kodak Black. I like I still rock with the Migos. There's a couple of these new cats. I like follow, like on social media. I like to follow the kids, and I don't mean it like that, but I like for them to keep me up to date what's going on. I just don't want to have old ears. I like ESTG. You know what I mean? I like Moneybag Yo. I like Young Dolph. I like I definitely Memphis is doing it. Of course, Griselda. New York. I love Young M.A. I love Young M.A. You know what I'm saying? So I got young ears still, but I still got still tapped in with Nas, Hove, Cole.
So how did you get involved in acting?
Again, when I was a kid, I wanted to do everything. It's to write scripts, write screenplays. When I was in school, shout out to Greg Palms, he put me in my first film. Because I started out writing too, so he put me in my first film. Then from there, it was just go time. So I had I used to go to agency. They would send me out for casting calls and things like that. And I just, everything I told myself I was going to do as a kid, because I had a wide imagination as a kid. I thought I was Batman. I wanted to be Rocky. I was this person, that person. So I was like, when I get in, position to put myself in it, I'm going to get into it. Even with radio too.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know you got a podcast you do too.
Yeah, the New Hype Show. Actually, I had a podcast before that, the About Nothing podcast. It was like real popular in New York City. And so I had that show ended, and then I started the New Hype Show. That came about because, I'm a big fan of the Source magazine. I mean, of course, you see the Hype name in it. It came off of Unsigned Hype. I was big on reviewing albums, and it's nobody's reviewing albums anymore. And that's, my show started as that, but it went somewhere different. But the New Hype Show, hip hop based. I mean, I talk about everything, but it's still hip hop based.
And give me your top 5 favorite albums of all time?
All time? All right. Any genre or just rap?
Yeah, let's do hip hop.
Hip hop, Reasonable Doubt, Ready to Die, Machiavelli, East 1999 Eternal, and America's Most Wanted or Illmatic. That one, I'm Illmatic from New York. So.
And then why did you pick Reasonable Doubt as your favorite Jay-Z album?
That's my favorite rap album, period.
Why is that?
Favorite rap album, period. I just love that album because it gave me the reason why, Hove resonates with me because he reminds me of my uncle, and he was moving the way my uncles were moving back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, when they was in that life, and when I hear the music, it matched the lifestyle, what they was doing. So when I hear it, it was like, yeah. So it was just that relatability, sign he giving me the same conversations my uncle would give me.
Yeah, I saw you had didn't you meet Payne the Ass?
Yeah, it's my guy, man. Yo, shout out to Pain in the Ass, man. I love Pain in the Ass. Yo, I actually met Pain. What's funny, I don't think he remembers when I initially met him. I met Pain back in 2008 or 9. He had did a drop for me one time, and I was doing the About Nothing podcast, shout out to About Nothing podcast, and we had him on the show. Came through, and he's a man of his word. Came through. We stayed close ever since, and ever since, we'll just, chop it up. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I ran into him again at a Rockefeller event. Actually, I ran into him and we chopped it up, and we did a live together. And Pain in the Ass is a good person, man. I love that dude, man. Shout out to Pain.
What's up with Lou Star?
Lou is chilling. I don't know if he want me to say this, but Lou actually hit me up the other day, so he back in the studio, which is good. I can't wait.
Yeah, so I know. I remember. So I know he was in a group with Nicki Minaj. So was you a part of that group too?
No, I wasn't in the group. He actually started the group, the Hood Stars, and it was him, 7 Up, Nicki, and the other guy. So they of course it started off. Lou Star, Hood Stars. It makes sense, you know what I mean? And I remember he was telling me, he was like, yo, she gonna be the dopest female rapper. He told me, and look where we at now today.
So what was the motivation behind Doreen's favorite?
Oh man, so shout out to Ryan Smith. That's my producer. He's the dopest guy in the world. We actually grew up together. Like, he literally lived in my building. He lived upstairs. I lived downstairs. So of course, starting my label, I never wanted to be the rapper. I was never a rapper. I always told myself I'd be the guy behind the rappers. Pause. I'd be the guy behind the scenes. Because, the guys behind the scenes, they make all the money. So I wanted to be that guy, right? So I'm like, all right, always play, stay low key, do that, manage the artist, whatever. So later on, things started moving. And then I always had these ideas. I hit him up like, yo, bro, I got this idea for a flip for this record. And then he'll go, yo, why don't you do the record? And I'm like, I can't rap. He was like, yo, I'll write it. I said, no. You know how I feel. I'd rather write a garbage rhyme than somebody else write my rhyme. So I'm sitting there, and I was always told on my show, people, I did pre-Doreen's favorite, I did another story cast, I called it, where it was basically my life. And everybody that listened to that show, I'm talking about, my inbox was blowing up. Yo, bro, you tell the best stories about your life. Yo, you really, and I'm always hearing that. And I'm like, and everybody was like, yo, your stories are dope. They was like, yo, and it's real. And I'm like, all right, you know what? So I called them up. I said, yo, I'm going to do an album. I want to do an audiobook, man. But this is how I want to do it. I want to set it to a soundtrack. Yo, you know what he said? Say no more. Got you. He said, yo, I'm not even going to make beats. I'm going to score it. I said, I like that word. So when I already knew what I was going to say. I had the whole timeline in my head. But, all I had to do was just get it out there. I actually finished it 6 months before it actually dropped. I had to tweak it and, do whatever. So I sent it to him. He sent back the most amazing soundtrack I've ever heard in my life. I said, damn, bro, you hit this one out the park. And we had Doreen's favorite. I'm getting footage of people riding around in their cars playing an audiobook. Like, that's dope. You know what I mean?
I know you got the merch too now, right?
Yeah, I got the shirts. Shout out to everybody that purchased the shirt. My kids, thank you for that.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of comments in here, so I'm just playing them. We got Chad B in here.
Chad, what up?
Lady Banks.
Todd, what up?
Rahan Troutman.
Yeah, what
Addicted
up?
to Candy.
Candy.
Yeah. Got some people in here. So what's next for you right now? What you working on?
I'm just promoting Doreen's favorite. That's it. That's like the main thing. I actually have the second album, talking to Ryan. He's like, yo, no, not yet. We ain't finished riding this one out. And I was like, I get it. I'm so overzealous to put this out because I have these ideas. I'm telling, like, the next album is going, man, listen, what Hov said on Hard Knock Life, I gave you prophecy, and y'all all lamed out. Didn't really appreciate it till the second one came out. Because when I dropped this second one, and the second one is out of here in my head already. So it's out of here. I just got to go record it. But when they hear that second one, they can go back to the first, be like, damn, that first one was a classic. I call my shit a classic. It's a classic. My shit is a classic.
So where are you got it distributed
Well, I have it titled the basic DSPs, but I got it on like 100 other DSPs outside the country as well. Russia, wherever. I got it in at least over 80 stores. Even Napster, Amazon has it. A bunch of other places. I'm actually going to be launching my site, and it's going to be people could pick it up from there as well. But yeah, I have it everywhere. Tidal, especially Tidal. Go get it. Tidal, iTunes. Go buy that. Stream it. YouTube is up there. Go stream that. If you Google it, you're going to see a bunch of stores come up.
What's some of your other interests?
Right now, I'm actually getting back into acting. I haven't had an acting gig in a long time. That's because I just focus on music. But I got a couple of records that I'm actually going to pitch to a couple of artists that I have in mind, because I got this. Man, I'm sitting on some records right now, man. And I can't rap, but if I have to, I'm going to have to, put the record out. But I have some records that I really think that it could help some artists that I got in mind. You know what I mean?
So how you get the records?
Oh, no, my producer, I got, it'll be like 2 a.m. I got an idea and I'm texting him like, yo, bro, look, take this and put this here. And then I got an idea for this record. Like, all right, look, they're going to have this, and that. And he literally, everything that I say, he'll just, that's it right there. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, damn, if I could make beats, man, because I made beats back in the days too. It was trash. So I never, played myself.
What are 5 things you can't live without?
5 things I can't live without? My kids, water, gym, music, of course, and books.
What's some of your favorite books?
My favorite books, my number one is the autobiography of Malcolm X, and I got the 4 Agreements actually right here. I read it before, but I'm getting nothing wrong with a refresher's course. Which one right here? I got a bunch of them. I used to try to read like 100 books a year. I kind of fell off, but I got this book right here, and I'm gonna give him some free promo because I dig this book right here. This book from Dr. Umar. Yeah, this book is dope right here. But I love a lot of history books. I'm big on history. I love Black history. I love us. Marcus Garvey biography of Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass as well. He got like 10 books out. I read most of his. The Prince from Niccolo Machiavelli. A lot of strategy books and things like that. You know what I mean?
What do you like that?
I got the Angie Martinez bio. I read that a couple times, but I love books, man.
What do you like about being a father?
Oh, man, just watching, it's dope. Each of your kids having your pieces of your personality. Because like I was saying on the album, me and my cousins will have like rap groups. My kids doing the same thing. They put together their little groups, their little dance routines. Then they start freestyling. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I used to do the same shit when I was a kid. And, just watching them grow, it's dope. And then it's like, when they hang around you so much, I'm talking to my daughters, she just busts out and rhyme. I'll be like, what you rapping? She's like, oh, In My Lifetime, Daddy. I'm like, wow. And then I'm just like, I was like, who that? She was like, oh, that's Pac. I'm like, I let my daughter hit him up for the first time the other day. She was like, damn. She said, ain't no coming back from that. I said, damn. I was like, and she just turned. Yeah, it's crazy. And she's like, and I'm like, yo, what you think about this record? She was like, he went in. She was like, yo, no, he went off. So I remember this one contest. It was for BeautyCon, and they were giving people, you had to get creative with it. So what she did was, my daughter, my eldest, this is when I got videos of her when she was a baby rapping Sucker MCs, the greatest hip hop song of all time. She's like 2 years ago. My friend Damon asked me. So to win the contest, she flipped it and added the company's name in it. So she went on their Instagram, it was like 2 years ago. A friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. I'm going to BeautyCon, and it went this way. And yo, she was crushing it. I said, Jesus Christ, that's all me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's dope when all of them have, parts of you in them. They got their little acting crews, and then they spitting here, and this one writing songs, and this one drawing. I'm like, damn, that's all the shit I did. And look at it right here in front of me. It's crazy.
So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Happy. That's it. That's all I want. Just be happy, and and just putting out, you know, the best product for people. You know, I didn't think I was going to be here 5 years ago. So, but as long as it's happy, because I'm happy now. So if, you know, as long as I'm happy.
And what's the key to happiness?
Key to happiness is being, you know, content with yourself and not, you know, expectation is a mother, you know what I'm saying? So don't be expecting shit too much, you know what I mean? Because it'll lead to a lot of disappointment, man. So my key to happiness, again, I mind my business, man. I mind my business. I stay out of the way. And I tell people all the time, me personally, I go out of the way to stay out of the way. You feel me? So I know if you fucking with me, that means you came looking for me because I don't look for nobody. I just check for my babies and that's it.
And I realize like outside things don't make you happy. Because a lot of people think, oh, if I meet this person or if I get this, I'm going to be happy. And that ain't going to make you happy.
That shit don't mean nothing, man. For real. I just like the look on my kids' faces on, you know, that's it. You know, Daddy, look at this. That's all I hear all day. So it's, you know, hey, that they making me age backwards, man. I look young. You know?
I'm saying, what do you think about like what would you tell somebody just as far as working in the entertainment industry? What are some things they should avoid?
Avoid being a person that you call everybody your friend. Now, you know, everybody's your friend. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of snakes in the grass. You know, you keep your grass cut. You know, you know the rest of that. But not everybody's your friend. And make sure you go over your goddamn paperwork. Go over your paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Go over, and I say it again, go over your paperwork. Not everybody's your damn friend.
Yeah, because they will bro you up, huh?
Yeah. Oh, forget it, man.
Big bro you, big homie you, all that up.
All day, big homie you to death. Yeah, come through. Yeah, come take a picture by this record label logo. Pay $250 for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, stop. That's why I be telling these younger cats, man. I be like, yo, come holler at me. So I remember I gave some advice to this rapper. They're very big now, and I think they try to hit that person with some game one time. Told the person, I said, listen, let me tell you something. They're gonna hit you with this. That person came back and told me exactly. It's like, yo, you was right. It was like, damn, bro. I said, told you. I said, I know how this game go. They look for people and they, oh, come here, yo, you want to meet? They meeting some A&R, some fake A&R intern. Yeah, come. I'm gonna let you go meet somebody, but you gotta pay me $250. But you could take a picture in front of Hot 97 logo. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not doing that, man. Yo, $100 to be on this playlist. Take that $100, go buy some Facebook ads, go buy some YouTube ads, Instagram ads, and promote yourself. Stop letting these people beat you on the head. And I think that's why some of the older cats don't like me, because I'll be like, yo, stop trying to rob these young men and young women, man.
Yeah, we had this thing last summer. It was all the artists was charging people like $500 to be on the mixtape.
Oh, yeah. With the pandemic shit, right?
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw a lot of Didn't they just the whole situation with Game?
Oh yeah, they stopped his Cash App. Yeah, he was one of the rappers doing that too. Like, oh, holler at me, I'll promote the stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they took his Cash App though. That shorty he's dealing with.
He seized it, man. That's unfortunate, man.
So what was I know you always talk about you want to talk about them album covers you remade? I like that. That was cool.
I appreciate that.
album covers. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. I dropped, well, it's not, some people call it an album, so it's an album because it has music. So I can't promote it the traditional way, you know, with music videos and radio play. So I got to get creative with these. I got a bunch of other things coming up, and I was like, damn, you know what? I did the Go track, chapter 23 for everybody. I was like, damn, I need a way to promote this. So I figured, let me take a couple of my favorite Jay-Z album covers and a couple of my favorite magazine covers that he did, and I'm going to reshoot it. Like, somebody hit me, thought it was Photoshop. I said, no, I did a whole photo shoot. Like, I went to the studio, got the outfits, got the shirts, got the everything, got the whole aesthetic, and got the photographer to take, I want the picture just like this, do it like this, and, you know, and then went from there, and I put it out, and, you know, it was, the feedback was amazing.
That's crazy, and they just thought it was Photoshop.
Yeah, somebody hit me on the inbox like, yo, how you got that Photoshop? I said, dog, I showed the original. It was like, yo, you really took it? I said, yeah, man. I said, go hard or go home, man. Everybody got time to be Photoshop and shit.
What's up with the car, man? You got the Back to the Future car on the album cover.
Morning, man. That's and I had and it's a story today. I have a story about everything. So you could ask me about this shirt. Yo, what happened? Let me tell you what happened. I put my man on. He started doing these shirts, and it's real story. He gave me the shirt. Like, he from his company. It's dope. But I had when I was doing the album, me and my brothers, I wrote a script. I said, boom, yo, I want to do a script from, when our pops met our moms. And I said, yo, I'm going to take I actually used the Benz to go back to Guyana right when my pops was about to ask my mother out to go to the movies. She told me their first date was movies, but my pops says, they don't have the best relationships. We don't have the best relationships. So I wanted to go back in time right before he goes out with my mom to be like, yo, Duke, look, don't mess it up because you fucked us up in the future. So I need you to get it right now. Please don't mess her up, because for the sake of your sons, me in the future, I have to prove them like, yo, it's me. I didn't like the way it sounded, so I never put it out. And the track was called DeLorean. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to use for my album cover, because, and my kids too, they're big fans of Back to the Future. They love Back to the Future. And when I got the car out and they saw it at the photo shoot, they was in the car doing whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to run with that. And it makes sense too, because I'm technically taking y'all on the journey through time, through my life. You know what I mean?
Where you get the car from?
I got, I had to make up phone calls, you know what I'm saying? Call up, yo, McFly looked out, and
all right, I like that joint.
Appreciate that.
So what advice would you give to people that's trying to get into the music industry, as far as, like, I guess MCs or producers?
MCs, producers, yeah. Well, I tell everybody, yo, just keep going. Don't listen to nobody. People tell you, you can't do it because they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? They try to display their insecurities on you. So, yo, just keep doing it. I heard, you know how many times people call me fake Rockefeller, close the door on me, but then the same people, they're in my inbox now. You know what I mean? That's how people do. They D-riders. That's all they do. Oh, I saw you on TV, bro. Bro, asking me for a T-shirt, seen them in a barbershop, and they was laughing. Excuse me. Keep going. Don't stop. What Kanye said, I was doing 5 beats a day for 3 summers. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. Yo, look at Ross. Ross didn't blow up till his 30s. And that's considered ancient for a rapper. I remember when he was Teflon Don with the Lakers jersey in the Trina video. Mm. He had no bid. And then when I seen him hustling later, I was like, oh, he really grinded. You know what I mean? Like 2 Chainz ain't blow up till his 30s. I be telling people, yo, just keep going. Stop listening to people. Because that minute you stop, that day could have been the day that you went over the hump. You know what I mean? But people just stop because they get discouraged. So I just tell people, yo, don't get discouraged, man. Just keep going. Because if you're doing it for for bread, then stop. Don't do it for money. You got to do it because you love it. Like, I had sleepless nights. I used to be in all these clubs in New York City at night. Speed, Exit, all of these clubs. Seeing every rapper you can name of grind, I came up with. Battle rappers, all of them. I seen everybody. I had some of them spit their first bars in my mother's living room. You know what I mean? So, like, if that was the case, I'd have been stopped. I love it. I love music. I love the techniques behind it. I love the engineering. They don't make album credits no more, but I come from there. Reading magazines from cover to cover. I come from that. Who produced this? Who engineered what? Just keep going. Don't listen to nobody, including your family. Never listen to them, because they're going to be the first naysayers. But then when you got that plaque or you come with that first check, who got their hand out? See what I'm saying?
I see you always talking about Carmelo Anthony. So how you feel about him with the Lakers now?
I'm happy because I'm a Lakers fan. And I'm mad hype. He unblocked me on Facebook too. So I'm hype.
Yeah, I know. I said you've been tagging for like 3-4 years.
Because you know why I go hard? Because I love Carmelo, man. That's my guy. I've been following him since Syracuse. You know what I mean? So I love Carmelo. That's why I go so hard. It's like, yo, bro, what are you doing? You from Brooklyn? Like, we can't go out like that. I need my man to get a chip, man. Just get a chip.
When did he unblock you?
He unblocked me like last year.
That's crazy.
And he had dissed me in Madison. I know he dissed me because I was in the Garden one year and he said something about them haters. I was at the game with my brother. I was like, yo, he talking to me, bro. There's no way he's talking to me. Because I go at Melo's neck every day. I'd be like, yo, what you doing, man? You in the club? You getting fat? Like, come on, man. What we doing, man? Take 1,000 jump shots. Like, come on, dude. We need a check.
And when Kobe's your favorite player, right?
I love Kobe, man. Kobe like my number 2, man.
Oh, so who your number 1?
MJ.
Okay.
MJ to go. I hated Michael Jordan because I was a Knicks fan growing up. Oh, I hated Michael Jordan when they played the Knicks. I used to want to punch Michael Jordan in his face, but he was my man. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, just let us get this Jordan, then you can do whatever you want to everybody else, but let Patrick Ewing rock. I used to hate Michael Jordan, man, but I love him. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those.
Y'all was reading this stat today. They were saying John Starks was the first person to hit 200 threes in the season. I was like,
it was Starks? Really?
Yeah.
And what season, 94?
It must have been. I got to find it, but yeah, I saw it this morning I was looking.
Really? And Starks is my guy. I love John Starks. I got his jersey too. Word.
So you a Knicks fan still, or you just going with the Lakers?
Hell no, F the Knicks. I was only a Knicks fan out of loyalty because when I was a kid, I didn't think it was possible for you to like a team outside of where you from. I was like, how you like another team? How you ever been to Boston? You ever been to Miami? How you like those teams? Because I'm a Giant fan, I'm a Yankee fan, but I grew past the Knicks. But growing up, my pops was always a Magic Johnson fan. He was, he loved Magic, and I used to kind of always like watch the Lakers, but then my man Kobe, I was like, nah, Lakers all the way.
Yeah, talk about Starks. Said he was the first player to make 200 3-pointers in one season, and it was 217 during the 94 season.
94. Wasn't that the year he made the All-Star?
Yeah, it had to be if he broke that record like that.
Yeah, Starks, my guy right there from Oklahoma.
Yeah, 94. Yep.
Yeah, because he finally made his All-Star team that year.
Man, what you think about how the owner be doing the players though, the old players?
What you talking about?
Like first he was shitting on Spike Lee. Remember he was getting on Spike Lee, like trying to get into he getting to the wrong exit. Then they got on Oakley. They said Ewan even spoke up. Ewan always saying shit. Even Ewan said they getting on him about security and stuff.
Yo, fuck, I hate that family. I told they need to turn Madison Square Garden into a graveyard or a parking lot. When I saw the disrespect from Mr. Patrick Ewing, how dare you disrespect Mr. Patrick Ewing? Patrick Ewing should be able to walk around Madison Square Garden with a robe with like 10 strippers. He could do whatever he want. He said, how you the number one market, Dolan? You the number one market in sports. And you haven't made a player. Well, recently you just made the playoffs. You haven't won a championship. You haven't went to the finals since 2001. You're the number one market in sports. New York. Everybody want to come to New York. Like, come on. I don't like y'all. I can't. And then you just like how you disrespect Spike Lee, Oakley, and Patrick Ewing. When I saw that security run up on, Oakley don't play that.
Yeah.
Like Spike Lee a suck. I would have never bought another ticket to Madison Square Garden. I would have bought another ticket. Never. I would have spit. Nah. No way.
Are you a Brooklyn? What about the Brooklyn Nets?
Brooklyn Nets is cool, but I like KD's my guy. They still the New Jersey Nets to me.
Well, then they didn't win. They got swept by the Lakers that year.
They did. Yeah, that was number 2, right?
Yep.
We took number 2. Yeah, they got swept. But it's everybody's looking at Nets and Lakers. That's what everybody wants. But I'm telling you right now, James Harden would not win a chip.
Why you say that?
He doesn't want to win. You don't remember in Houston when he threw them games?
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying? He threw them games. Like, come on, Harden ain't, to me, he don't got the hunger. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I hope Melo. I really want the Lakers to win now that they got Melo.
I hope Melo get that chip. I'm gonna be at LA
and retire.
I'm going to that parade. Yo, Melo, you forgive me? You know what I'm saying? I made the trade for you, dog. I put that trade in for you.
All right, man. I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Man, thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, no doubt. You want to tell everybody how to hit you up?
Yeah, for sure. Yo, everybody hit me at Real Colin Biz on all platforms, spelled just like that. You could check out Doreen's Favorite on all DSPs, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, wherever music is sold. Check me out. Hit me up. I'm friendly. I'm not funny style. You know what I mean? I'm not industry. Never been industry. I'm in the streets. So hit me up. Doreen's favorite. Google it, download it, stream it, tell a friend. It's on YouTube, man. Paul, I appreciate you so much for having me on your platform, man. Thank you so much.
No doubt, man. You my brother, man. We go way back.
Bro, man, thank you so much.